Hello again, adventurers. Welcome to the exciting video from the coronavirus lockdown in Serbia. Today we're gonna be hiking through Gradac River Canyon near Valjevo city. I'm gonna participate in Povlen mountain running race. Let's get into the vlog. So as we're hiking alongside this Gradac river, we noticed that it's very clear, which is not very common for Serbian rivers. They're usually very murky and also full of trash dumped by villagers. So here we see a cluster of bigger trees, but other trees around are pretty small. So even though this is a protected area, the deforestation here is rampant, like in other parts of Serbia. On the left side we can see some hill with rock cliffs, which reminded us of Jelena Stena hill near Kučevo. Along the way we got joined by these two doggies which came from the house at the beginning. I guess sometimes they just make a company to random tourists. Here Sanja is reading a table that there used to be a castle up on these cliffs, which is a really good strategic position because from the side it's almost impossible to get up there. And over here we got up to this viewpoint where you can see the Gradac river down here and the whole canyon in front of us. after about 3 kilometers of hiking, we got to the very beginning of the Gradac river. So this is pretty much the spring of Gradac river, where it comes from underneath these rocks. This is also where the hike finishes. So now we know why this river is so clear, because it only goes for about 6 kilometers until Valjevo city. There are no villages and only few houses around it, so it's not so hard to protect it. Now I'm gonna take the opportunity and fill some of the water in the bottle, because it must be drinkable as it's at a source. And that's also why Valjevo city has better tasting tap water than other cities in Serbia. Because the hike to Gradac river spring was not so long, we still had some time before the darkness. So we drove over to this cave called Degurička cave, which was on the other side of the mountain. However, after only about 50 meters, the path alongside the river finished and you can't go anymore walking. But if you had a wetsuit, I see the cave continues through the river. About 50 meters from the cave, we got back to the Gradačnica river, and this could be a good place for swimming in the summer. On the way back to our apartment in Valjevo city, we stopped by another cave which was just by the main road, and it was more like a man-made tunnel. This one went for a little bit longer, maybe 100 meters, but then it got too muddy and too small to go through. Alright, and here we are the next day in the Povlen mountains, which is maybe 1 hour or 50 kilometers up the hill from Valjevo. And today I'm gonna participate in 17-kilometer running race through these hills. As you see, there is lots of livestock here, like sheep and cows, so therefore there is a lot of deforestation going on around here. Alright, here we are hitting the first hill up to the Povlen peak, and I'm keeping at the second place. When we got to the top, the trail was really technical, which I didn't expect. Twisted my ankle a little bit at the last running race, so I didn't want to go too fast to risk it again. After that, 2 more guys overtook me, as the profile of the race was steep hills up and down all the time, which is not very suiting me. Just about 3 kilometers before the finish, some people told me a wrong way to go, where I lost a lot of time, so instead of 5th or 6th place, I finished about 20th. So I think this was just the first year of this race, but I think the organization should improve a lot. And over here we are flying a drone at the sunset on this hill near Voluja village near Kučevo, which marks the beginning of Gradac National Park. Guys, I hope you enjoy watching another amazing adventure from Serbia. And hopefully it also inspired you to get out there in nature, explore your surroundings and have a great adventure. Stay tuned for future adventures, and as always, stay healthy and stay adventurous.